Going live. I thought I'd start early and give you guys an update of what I've been doing the last 24 hours since the last stream, which didn't end too well because I did not unlock Marco Quint until after the fact. So I needed to unlock Marco Quint. I did not, and I figured out a way to shorten the process for all you new guys starting this game. Now, the veterans probably already have done it. They don't need to do it again. But if they do, because they've bought another account, this is a good video to watch. Now, I want to tell you that I thought about what you initially do as a brand new on a brand new account. What you initially do as a person on a brand new account is more or less you're going to do stuff that's not threatening and doesn't require a lot of engineering. Unfortunately for this game, if you want to do the heavy stuff, you need to do engineering. So I actually have this account actually is not does not have any engineering done. And I'm going to go over just 3 of what you need to unlock first. Now, Felicity Farseer is going to be the first thing that pops up in your email in game. You're going to need a meta alloy. You can get meta alloy from anyone. If you've joined a squadron, you can probably get one from your squadron. Someone will have some. I have a ton right now. Or you can buy them from different people selling them for millions, because they actually are selling for millions. Or you can go get one from a station called Maya out in the black. It's pretty far out, so I don't know if it's worth it. Now you unlock Felicity Farseer, which will give you frame shift drive, and by bringing her to level 3.5, 4, you will get an invitation from Marco Quint. Now, I don't have Marco Quint here because I have not leveled up Felicity Farseer. Now, Felicity Farseer and Elvira Martuk have the same frameshift drive, level 5 frameshift drive. It's unnecessary to have both pinned because you can pin their blueprints. It's unnecessary to have both of them at level 5 frameshift drive. So what I did with Felicity is I did the scan radius, wider scan radius for the FSS, which allows me to scan a planet faster and if they're large, quicker. While Elvira, I made the range, the long distance frameshift drive. After you've done Felicity, you will get an invitation from Marco Quint. Unfortunately, Marco Quint is locked behind a process. The first thing you have to do is become ally with Cirrus Corporation. Once you've become allied, and I'm saying allied because Marco Quint says become friendly with Cirrus Corporation. To unlock Cirrus system where he is, you need to become an ally with Cirrus Corporation. He is behind a permit lock in the Cirrus system. So in order to get that, you need to get Cirrus Corporation. Here is some bit of news. And you can start this process as soon as you start your tune, because what is the number one thing that you are going to be doing as a brand new account, as a brand new player? You are going to be doing exploration. You're going to be doing exploration. You can bring that exploration data to the stations that are controlled by, as a minor faction, Cirrus Corporation. And they will give you they will give you, what is it? Not influence, but reputation, right? Reputation. Now here I did a slide, and I want to show you guys. Let's go back. Let's see here what I do wrong here. Okay, one more time. Okay, so I did a slide. Why is this not working? Image slide. Come on. Okay, so here is Cirrus Corporation. I have 66%, and it shows me as cordial, right? Shows me as cordial. I dumped 27 million in exploration data, and I became ally. And I did this last night. And then there is the permit lock for the system. So this can be done as soon as you start playing the game. You unlock Cirrus Corporation, and I recommend that you do this first. You can bring in your exploration data and your exobiology data anywhere. Bring it to Cirrus Corporation so you can unlock Marco Quint, because there's multiple steps. Once you get the unlock, you have to bring, you have to take something, kind of a data or something or other, to one of the systems settlements inside there, and you have to go and deliver that, and that will get you inside the system. Now once you're there, you gotta unlock the engineer at Patterson Enterprise by doing a delivery. Once you do that, you basically got Marco Quint open. But you still have to do one thing. You have to bring 25 modular terminals. And here's where I had a problem last night, because I tried to find it. I tried to go around and around, try to find, and I actually found it at Patterson Enterprise, right there in the system. So there was a quest. I did it. I received 60 modular terminals, and I was able to bring that to Marco and unlock Marco. Why is Marco so important? Because he is a step away from getting Palin, and Palin allows you to get the thrusters. Without those thrusters, you're not going to be going too fast, and you won't be able to escape pirates or NPCs or anybody else. So that's what I did last night. That's what it is today, and I figured, how many do you need to scan? Probably a dozen water worlds or Earth-like worlds, and you can plot that into edtools.cc. You can find yourself a good number of water worlds and what have you. Search for a Cirrus Corporation controlled station. Bring that data there, and bring that data there and get the necessary reputation you need to become an ally with Cirrus Corporation. You probably already know that, but those new guys who are starting out don't. So this kills two birds with one stone. You get it done. You get the ally for Cirrus Corporation. You make some money from exploration, and you're one step closer to Marco Quint, because that is the hardest part. The hardest part is to unlock Cirrus Corporation ally. Okay? I tried to do it last night. I worked at it for 2 hours. I still didn't get it done. And then after hours, it took a total of 4.5 hours doing quests. But today I did exploration, and it took only about an hour to do all that exploration to get it unlocked. So the difference is tremendous. Tremendous. So take a look at it. When you're opening up a brand new tune, or you're just doing exploration, you're gonna do a lot of exploration. You're going to do a lot of it because you're going to want the money. Bring your exploration data to a Cirrus Corporation controlled station like this one, okay? Like, for instance, instead of saying Dukes of Mycon, it'll say Cirrus Corporation. And that's what you need to do. And I said that while nobody's here. Nobody's watching. But in any case, this is for repeat. If you're watching after the fact, this is probably the fastest way to open up Cirrus Corporation. You have to go into Patterson Enterprise inside the system and unlock. The second unlock is unlocking the engineer. So there's two unlocks. One is to open up the system, the permit lock, and that's becoming ally with Cirrus Corporation. The second one going into Patterson and unlocking the engineer by doing a mission. Okay? And after that, you have to bring him 25 module terminals. So there's 4 steps. 4 steps to getting Marco Quinn. And actually, I reduced the 4 steps to maybe under a total of the 4 you do within, let's say, an hour and a half. Which is a lot better than yesterday doing it for 4.5 hours, 5 hours to try to unlock Marco Quinn. Just FYI. Okay. So right now I'm doing some hauling. I want to finish off this small T1 and then do a Dodec. And after that, do another T2 because I'm going to continue the highway, the bridge that I'm building for people to use to colonize. So what do I need? I need 500 aluminum, ceramic composite, cement composite on the surface, computer 242 copper. So sorry I'm using the old-fashioned method, but I don't know what I need. 242 copper. Let's get the food cartridges. And where's the food cartridges? Up here. 94. Fruits and vegetables. Okay, semiconductors, 68. Superconductors, 112. Okay, so we eliminated this. This. Semis. And super. Insulated membrane. Let's see what else we're gonna get. 347. Okay.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So why are we doing all this hauling and all this colonization? Why not? Someone has to. I've been doing a lot of power play the last few weeks, and I want to take a break tonight. I did a little bit of power play, some mining. Tomorrow I want to do conflict zone. There is a conflict zone that opens up right next door to where I want to maintain control for Grom. So I'll be doing combat in those zones tomorrow. Which gives me a lot more merits than actually mining, I think. But it doesn't matter. It's all for show. Why not? Something different gameplay. Again, if you guys have not done Marco Quint in an hour and a half unlock, you might want to watch the first part of this video, which I go over what to do to unlock Marco Quint very quickly. Which last night took me 4.5 hours on another tune to unlock Marco Quint. Today I did it in under an hour. I want to say an hour and a half, let's say. An hour and a half. So I think that's a lot better. It was a lot faster. And it could be done passively. You don't have to actually even focus on doing it. It can be done passively. So Marco Quint is a pain in the ass, but as of today, he is no longer a pain in the ass for me. He is no longer a pain in the ass for me. I was able to get it done really, really fast. Really fast. 07 Commanders, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for joining my stream. Right now I'm just loading and unloading. So I can build my station. Notice how slow this is, and this is exactly why I was doing so much power play, so many trying to get the care packages, because these things are slow as molasses. So it's taking way too long to do this, especially for T1. Should be really, really fast. Very, very fast. So I don't know why it's not, but that's the case. Okay, so insulating membranes. I'm at insulating membranes. Everything's in the system, so I got everything I need here in my main system. I still have some construction to be done in this system, so I can do an extraction hub and an agricultural hub. So I still got a few things to do in this system, and then I'm gonna see if I can change the name to Dragon's Lair, but I doubt I can. Someone else tried and they couldn't do that. I'm hoping they monetize name changes. Very slow. So some of the changes I'm going to get on these fleet carrier ships, because these are fleet carrier Panther Clippers. Basically, I'm going to reduce the amount of fuel tank, reduce the size of the power plant, reduce the size of the even the FSD, reduce the size of the FSD, make it lighter, because I don't need it to jump. I can always build another ship that can be used for jump only. These are for loading and unloading off the fleet carrier onto the into the station. So I was able, through Coriolis.io, when I did some calculation, I was able to get 422 thrust. And I've already got blown up 3 times by pirates. So these ships have blown up. I got three of them knocked out of the sky. So they're not fast enough. And my weapons are useless because they're not engineered. So I didn't put engineered weapons on haulers. Okay, so we're just, it might be it'll be very quick that I get this done. Pretty quick. Let's see, insulin memory 115. Okay. Polymers 521. It was good because my one of my talents is to try to find easy in something that is just a pain in the ass. And I am so happy that I actually found an easy DeMarco Quent. I am really happy. You probably already know how to do it, right? You probably already know how to do it. But for me, I was very satisfied today that I was able to get it done. And it was done within, like I would say, maybe not an hour or so of work. I got Cirrus system permit unlocked. I got to Patterson Station, and I got the engineer unlocked. Now, getting the modular terminals, you have to do a quest, and that Patterson Enterprise Inside Series will more than likely have the quest. So I actually went back and I figured it should be there, and it was. I was actually there. And there was like several quests I could have done to get modular terminals. And that was it. About an hour and a half or so the most. But it's better than 4.5 hours, 5 hours yesterday. Holy crap, I got so frustrated. I said, okay, what can I do to make this easy? So I said to you yesterday I was going to do exploration. And I did about a dozen Earth-like worlds and water worlds. I just went in there, scanned, moved on. Went in there, scanned, moved on. Okay, and I got off of edtools.cc. And I got about 27 million worth of exploration data, and that bumped me to Ally with Cirrus, which for me made all different, because the other day I was trying to do all these missions to try to level up my tomb, right? So the actual exploration works. So as a new player, as a new account, you can sell your exploration anywhere. Sell it to Cirrus Corporation Station. Sell it to Cirrus Corporation Station and get allied with Cirrus Corporation so you can get it out of the way. That's the best thing to do. You get that out of the way, you save yourself 3-4 hours of headaches. And then all you have to do is go into Patterson Enterprise, unlock the engineer, get the module terminals, and then you're done. So without the exploration, it's about 30 minutes. With the exploration, about an hour and a half, maybe less. Depends how fast you can actually scan planets. I did a little bit more just to be sure, right? About 12 or 13, but I want to make sure I get what I get Cirrus Corporation done. Cirrus Corporation, actually, if you go to Anara and do a search, they have a lot of stations. A lot of stations and a lot of systems. Just bring your stuff to them and hand it into them. They have to be controlled by a Cirrus Corporation so you can ally with them. And that takes care of Marco Quent, which is a pain in the ass. 662. Marco Quent is absolute pain in the ass. Okay. Okay.
Landing gear retracted.
Shift has been halted. Shift departure confirmed.
Today I did Palin, which I told you the other day. I flew 8 accounts, 8 tunes, 5,000 light years out, triggered all of them. And Palin was triggered as soon as Marco Quent was done, like halfway through. And I got him to level 3, I think. 3.5. I got an invitation from Palin. Palin was already finished since I did the 5,000 light years. I had to bring him sensor fragments. Sensor fragments. Okay, little trick. Thargoid sensors, when destroyed, become sensor fragments, but you got to destroy them in space. You gotta destroy them in space. So, about one will give you 2 sensor fragments. You need 25 sensor fragments for Palin.
Drive charging.
So you need to get about 12 sensors, 12 or 13 sensors. They can be bought. There are dedicated commanders who are selling it for a pretty penny, but if you don't want to go hunting for sensors and sensor fragments, you can buy it off the commanders, discard them or in space, and then just bump into them and they break into pieces. And then use your limpets to collect them. So I got my 25 sensor fragments pretty quick. I wasn't worried about that. And Palin was done. Then I got my my thrusters.
You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Now, this thing is slow as molasses, so you see, I'm trying to outrun an NPC. I can't. Look at this. I mean, it's barely moving. So I got the Panther Clipper to 422 thrust boost. So I'm pretty happy about that. And this impedes my colonization. It takes slower. It's slower to go inside, slower to come outside, slower to land, slow to do everything. It's just slow. Oof. So goddamn slow. Why don't they have pre-engineered thrusters for the Panther Clipper? So I have 2 colonization spots, both T1s. They can be done pretty quick. But in this one that I'm going to finish today, there is a T2 location or Dodec location on the next spot, which I plan to drop a Dodec on. I've been planning to drop a Dodec for a while now. Let's see. So I did 662. You have to kind of calculate numbers. 662, 1792. Okay. 1130. Okay. Liquid oxygen. Okay, so this is going to be inside the station, on the surface. That's going to be on the surface. Non-lethal. I think they have non-lethal here. Yep, 13. Okay. Non-lethal. Water purifiers, I think, is in the station. A surface station, that is. The steel and titanium now, and CMM composites. So let's start doing the steel. Steel.
Cargo hold at maximum.
That's probably the best thing I could have done, is to find out how to do that really fast, because I got 8 accounts that I need to upgrade so I can get the thrusters and get these pamphor clippers moving faster, right? My alts basically are used for colonization. Once in a while I'll use them for something else, but I'll use it for colonization. So I'm working on getting all my alts level 100 with Grom, getting all the modules open, getting enough care packages so I can have enough materials to upgrade stuff, and then doing the engineering. After I finish the bridge, which, if you don't know what I'm doing, that's why all this colonization. I'm building a bridge that's moving across the spans here. I mean, here's that enclave, but it's from this side to this side, which is, this is the Dukes of Myken and the Snake Nebula, and over here is Aquila, Nova Aquila 3, the neutron star. So all these will be colonized, and then you will be able to start any kind of colony. It's people are already doing it. If you notice spots, there are some people already colonizing. Okay, so you can colonize from this bridge into the spans, which is tons and tons and tons of stars and places to colonize. So I'm doing that. I figured it was a good endeavor when I started it, and I'm almost finished. After that, I'm going to build depots, tritium depots for fleet carriers that will go up to Colonia. And once the highway towards Beagle Point begins, I'm going to build tritium depots to Beagle Point. So I'll find star systems that have tritium hotspots, and I'll build stations that can offer tritium, so you don't have to mine it, you can just buy it. So I thought that would be a great endeavor also.
Proceed to your designated path, Commander. Request accepted.
This is all from Order of the Dragon, my squadron. This is for the community, and this is for the game. It'll be a legacy for us. I hope maybe we can get like a special emblem put on the side of the that would be nice if we can put the squadron emblem on the side of the locations, special locations that we built, the hubs and the tritium depots and all that. If we can have like the squadron emblem there as a representation, I'm gonna suggest it. You know, maybe we can do it for ARCs. Maybe we can do it for free. I don't know, but it'll be nice because you're doing stuff for the community, right? I mean, think about it. out to Colonial. That'll be 4 hubs. You're gonna build a whole bunch of shit. So everyone is gonna benefit from that. Okay, liquid oxygen is done. I'm gonna work on steel.
Landing gear retracted.
Clamps released. Ship departure confirmed.
Man, I'm really happy that I was able to figure out a faster way of doing Marco Quinn today. Last night I got so frustrated I just rage quit. Not while you guys were watching. After the fact, and I said, fuck this, I went to sleep. Because I just was not getting what I needed from Marco. Then I started looking for modular terminals, and actually on that Patterson Enterprise right there in Sirius system that you need to go and unlock the engineer mission. Right there was modular terminals, so there was a quest, there was a mission that I could have done, and it only took a few minutes. I just had to deliver some stuff to a nearby system. So that was cool. Then I, like this morning, I woke up, cleared my mind, and I said, okay, the best way for brand new pilot is to sell his exploration data to Sirius Corporation and bring Sirius Corporation to Ally. Bring him to Ally. You can get that out of the way. You can get Sirius system unlocked and Marco Quinn unlocked, which is the biggest pain in the ass. Just FYI, just my thought on that.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, so we're getting steel now. We finished liquid oxygen, now we need 6660 of steel. Let's get the steel done. The T1, so this should be pretty fast to build. And once I'm done with the T1, I'll get the Dodec build. That'll leapfrog me to the 3rd station, which will be a T2. And I'll be 2 systems closer to finishing the bridge, which will be a good thing. After the bridge, I plan on building 2 hubs, so you can get materials
Landing gear retracted.
to your colonization if you plan on daisy chaining off the bridge. But I'll build 2 I gotta watch my ticker here. It's just 6,000. Come on, just cool off, man. You're gonna get me kicked off of YouTube. OBS is accelerating and I'm gonna get kicked off of YouTube. 6,000. Okay, just stay at 4,000. Just calm down. There we are. Okay, so I plan to build 2 hubs. One in the middle, one on the neutron star side. I think there's something there, but it's not everything. And once I do that, I'm going to move on doing the tritium depots, which would be a cool thing.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
One of them could be a Kappa's Nebula. I was thinking about that. 'Cause that's about 5,000 light years from this location. So that's about 1,000, about 700-800 tons worth of tritium. So if you don't actually buy any, you don't take anything with you, you want to go to a tritium depot, right? So the Kappa Nebula would probably be a good place to go. In my thought, I don't know. I'll figure it out once I finish everything here. They might be building it already, but I don't see that happening. All they keep doing is daisy chaining. They keep going further and further, but they need to slow down and build things on the way, because they need to have infrastructure for things to happen, to continue to happen, right? I definitely will take a set of tunes to Colonia, so 3 of them will go to Colonia. So I can build up there, I can build something up there. Build a dragon base, dragon layer number 2. And then I'm sure they're going to get started right away to go across to Beagle Point. So I'll probably either join them, or I will, every 5,000 light years or so, build a tritium depot. 5,000 light years, your tritium in your fleet carrier runs out completely. So you're on empty at 5,000. So I think if I want to make it takes you about 80, 60 to 80. 10, yeah, about a full tank. So if you never ever load it up in the hub, in the bubble, you can do it at the depot. That's my thought on that. All right.
Landing gear retracted.
They are slow as molasses, these ships. But very soon they'll be fixed. I get 422 out of them.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, I'm having internet issues here. What's going on?
Sierra India Romeo. We've prepared a landing pad for your arrival, Commander.
There we go.
Welcome to our station.
Keeps dropping. What the hell?
Access granted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 17. Automated docking approved. You may now handle the control.
Okay. Okay, that looks better. I do some OBS things, so make it work better. Hopefully, it won't drop anymore. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
Get the titanium, then the steel, then the titanium, and then I'll go and do the CMMs on the surface with my very, very large surface station. Okay.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Actually, wasn't going to do any colonization for today. I was going to plan on doing some power play mining, which I'm obsessed with mining now.
Ship released. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
But they still haven't given me my billion, by the way. So I did not receive my reward for last Thursday's power play. That's right. So I don't know what's going on at FDev. I thought that was instantaneous. Well, the other day I got it instantaneously. Yep, did not receive power play stuff. I like that.
Frameshift drive charging. 4,
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
So I put in a ticket, but they haven't said much. And this evening is like the 4th day actually I've had a ticket in. They have not said a single thing. Not a single thing. So I don't know what's going on. They asked me on the second we gave you money. No, you didn't. What money did you give me on the second?
Docking request denied. The maximum acceptable range for request is 7.5 kilometers.
So then I looked in the mail. There was like 10 million or something like that I got for
5 kilometers.
doing power play or something.
Docking request accepted. Proceed to your designated path, Commander. Request accepted.
But today's Sunday, so
Landing gear deployed.
I doubt they'll be working on Sunday, right? So probably tomorrow or Tuesday I should expect something. It's them to say something.
Docking complete.
Alright.
Welcome to this carrier, Commander.
27.
Landing gear retracted.
I wish it was a little bit faster,
Clear of the landing pad.
but it is not.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is February, so we're supposed to be getting something in the next few weeks.
1.
Otherwise, it's gonna be pretty bad for FDev. The numbers are gonna be shite, as you Brits say. Because in March they need to show some good numbers if they want the investors to keep on investing into their company. So we've already been 2 months without a word from them.
Please approach the station at a safe speed and be
And
mindful of other pilots in the area.
we don't even know if we have new ships. We don't know
Prep for arrival
when
on landing
operations
pad
is going to come
10.
out.
You are clear for
We haven't
automated
even gotten a
approach,
roadmap to say, okay, we're going to give you this, 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 and this on these dates. Nothing. Which tells me that the new CEO is not having a very good start. I mean, I wouldn't go home and go to sleep until I made sure all the sentences are dotted and all the T's have been slashed. But I wouldn't go home and make sure until I made sure everything was finished. I would sleep at the company. I would sleep there. My family wouldn't see me for at least 2 months if I took control over FDev.
Landing gear deployed.
But that's me. Yo, what's up, Kicks? Good morning.
Report to station services for more information, Commander.
I'm doing colonization, trying to get this T1 done so I can do the Dodec and then do a T2. I love mornings.
Cargo hold.
Have a nice cup of coffee and then I go back to sleep. It's awesome.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Look how slow this is. You feel okay about being in chat? Let me see. You feel okay about being in chat?
What? Whatever, hang on.
Whatever, hang on. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, dude, I solved the Marco Quent issue last night. I figured out how to make it under about an hour and a half, under an hour. I can do the Marco Quent.
Okay,
Well, you remember I said I was gonna try Earth-like worlds,
All clear. Have a safe
right?
flight, Commander.
And around Procyon, there's a ton of Earth-like worlds because most of the named systems have Earth-like worlds or water worlds. So you can just go and just skip through all those systems and you're basically going to find the Earth-like world. You just need about a dozen. I got about 27 million and that dragged me from cordial to
Frameshift
Ally.
drive charging.
And it took me about 45 minutes, 50 minutes to get to 12.
2, 1.
I just went into the system, scan, moved on. Went to the system, scan, moved on. I didn't do anything else. And I got it done. So what I suggested when I started this video is if you are a brand new player and you just opened up a brand new account, more than likely you're going to do exploration, turn it into Sirius Corporation Station. so that you can get ally for Sirius Corporation and have Sirius Corporation system open, the permit unlocked. Because you're gonna need that anyway for engineering, and you're killing two birds with one stone, right? You're still gonna get cash for the data, for the exploration data, and you're gonna get the system unlocked, and you're gonna get ally with Sirius Corporation, right? So I got that in less than an hour, and then the station itself, Patterson Enterprise, that you have to go to for the second unlock, for the engineer unlock, right? That had 2 missions that gave you modular terminals. So I was able to finish that in less than, I don't know, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. And I got that done. Marco Quint was opened, and by leveling him up, I was able to get Palin.
And then depending if you're doing faction, you get to do that again for that Yuri Council. Or whatever it is for, that's the one that backs Aslan.
Yeah.
For another engineer.
But right now, I figured out how to do it fast, so I can do it with my other accounts. And then, this way I can get every single one of them unlocked and do the thrusters for the ships, for the Panther Clippers. Because these ships are way too slow. Way too slow. Okay, we're getting there.
Landing gear retracted.
So I did that. It was pretty quick. It was seamless. It was perfect. It was actually perfect. And this way, I can just avoid the aggravation. Last night was like 4.5 hours. I still didn't get Margaret Gwent open. This morning I did it in less than an hour and a half. So that's a good thing.
Frameshift drive charging.
I just wanted to tell you.
It's cold.
What's that?
It's colder than my it's colder than my ex-wife outside.
Really?
Yeah,
it's getting
yesterday
cold
we
here
were
too.
bumping it. Yeah, no, we were bumping minus 25 yesterday.
Shit. You in the mountains?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are in the
It
mountains.
it was windy as hell. So I live by water, so.
Sorgon Peterson, Sierra India Romeo. We look forward to receiving your destination, Commander. Please follow docking procedures
Yep,
and enjoy
yep.
your visit.
It's cold.
Man, I was so happy. Because last night, remember I like almost rage quit? I was fucking annoyed as hell.
Yeah, you were off your rocker.
Because I was like, how long did it take for me to just get allied with Sirius Corporation? And I didn't. Then I said, okay, let me try the exploration. The exploration worked out great. It worked out great. And the thing is, you're doing exploration all the time. So instead of, you just do a focused dump or sell-off of your exploration data to a Sirius Corporation station, right? One that is controlled by Sirius Corporation, and then you got your ally. You got your ally status with Sirius Corporation. You're done.
Yeah, I would just sell enough to hit that. I wouldn't just sell, well, page by page, depending on how many pages you got.
I just had one
Don't
page,
waste it.
27 million. One page.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah.
But you
Were
can do
you
that
thinking- were
with
you-
you can do a few scans. That's 27 million is a couple of scans.
Yeah, you were
For
FSS.
the exobiology. So
Contact clear to disembark. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Yeah, as soon as my next project's done, I'm gonna get back out there and explore some more.
man, I was so pissed off.
Because I'm not
last
gonna
night.
want to build anything.
I was really pissed off last night. Oh my god.
You should see how I'm heating my basement right now. You'd laugh your butt off.
Capacity.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm heating it with my dryer.
Your dryer?
Yeah.
Holy crap. How you getting heat with your dryer? You left the door open? On your dryer?
No, I just pulled it away from the wall, pulled the friggin' thing off the back, and fired the dryer up. And it's super hot.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well, like I said, I have heat down there, but we disconnected it, right?
Right.
But even if I had it connected, I still can't run it because of that baseboard exploding upstairs.
Yeah, it sucks. What happened to you? And here we go.
Because like I have a garage. There's a garage connected to the house, and that's where the cold air comes in the basement. You know, as around like the garage door, the seals and shit. Because you know they're like a millimeter thick. You know, they're not perfect.
Did you get in touch with... You should text the witch and ask her if he can help you out.
4, 3,
Oh, I thought somebody was calling me on Discord last night, right up when I went to bed.
Yeah, you should
But I didn't see no
Call 'em up.
messages or nothing.
You should call him up. How's he playing
Is it
No
today?
Man's
That's just-
Sky? He's playing No Man's Sky?
Yeah, I caught him doing that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk to him no more. It's like,
I don't know. Wasn't that just on sale?
no, I just can't play for too long. It's too much. You can't play for too long. In Elite Dangerous, the isolation is the attraction. Because you're going on a planet, like you see the pictures that Tortoise posted. You're going on a planet, you see a sunset, you see the freaking Milky Way above you, and it's like the isolation is what's attractive. What's attractive. We don't have worlds like No Man's Sky where every corner of the damn fucking planet is inhabited by creatures. That's good, but it becomes obsessive. You know, it's like every planet has something on it, and then every planet has those aliens on it, so they're not really uninhabited, right?
I got two more goals. One's if you consider Rackham's Peak the highest spot in the galaxy, you know, consider that the up. Next one
What's
is
up,
go
old
to the
version?
lowest. You know, go to the lowest spot and then go to the farthest outer spot. Which
What's
I'm
up,
not
old
sure what that
virgin?
is.
What's up, buddy? Alright, so I need old virgins here. 13.
landing gear retracted.
Released. Ship departure confirmed.
I can't even tell you how grateful I am today. I mean, I really am so happy. One tune last night, 4.5 hours, 5 hours. One tune today, 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. And I think I can even do it even faster if I do exobiology.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah,
Like-
do partial Millionaires Boulevard or something.
Yeah, just go to one planet, scan 5 fucking planets, come back, hand it in, and I got ally with Cirrus Corporation. It was perfect.
Sorgon Peterson, Sierra India Romeo. Welcome to this independent station, Commander. Please fly safely during arrival and departure. Permission authorized. Prep for arrival. pad 2-5.
But it'll be nice instead of boosting for 220 or 230, it'll be boosting for 400. 420. 420. That'll be a good thing.
What's funny about that is I'm actually boosting more than 420. Even though that's what it says, I'm boosting way more than 420. Because now I outrun Witch with the Panther.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very, very happy. Corvus, what's up, buddy?
Touchdown confirmed. Dispatching ground crew. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Hello.
Hello, Corvus.
Hey. Okay. How you guys doing?
All right.
It's cold, Corvus. It's cold. Turn the heat on.
Kicks. Gotta get your woolly slippers on, man.
Bye.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
What you up to, Dragster?
Well, I was figuring out how to get Marco Quent quicker the last 2 days. And I got it down to an hour and a half.
Good deal.
Yeah. So I tried out today. And I started off this video giving the instruction of how to get Marco Quent faster. Like, for instance, if you have a new account and you need to do the engineering and you need Marco Quent, turn in your data early on. As soon as you start doing exploration and exobiology, turn in your data to Cirrus Corporation stations,
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
and then you get the reputation, and you get the ally with Cirrus Corporation that you need to unlock Cirrus system. You need to be allied with Cirrus Corporation to unlock Cirrus system and get to Marco Quent.
Yep.
So I did that today. I did a test run, see how fast I can do like 12 Earth-like worlds. So in about an hour, I did 12 Earth-like worlds. So I just went from system, scan, moved on, right?
Yeah, they're all in the bubble. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all there. So they're all relatively close to Procyon also. So I brought back the data, got about 27 million for the exploration data, and that gave me ally with Cirrus Corporation.
Sweet.
So yeah, it was. So I'm thinking of maybe doing a tutorial on engineering and telling people, hey, this is the best way to do it. Like when you first start off and you start doing exploration, the first few million or whatever you want to say, 20-30 million, you're never gonna. People just sell it wherever they can. They don't target a certain faction. So you should target Cirrus Corporation so you can unlock Cirrus system with Marco Quint. Yeah, so
That's a
that eliminates
really good
about
idea.
that eliminates about 3-4 hours of work.
Don't forget to do that. You're gonna have to teach them everything else, like the FSS scanner and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, that's a given. But then there's also, you can do the scanning on the planet. You can get the exobiology, so that can be turned in too. So either or, you turn in all those things, you're gonna get you're gonna get reputation with Sirius Corporation. It's just the only thing that's different that I'm saying is target where you're going to dump your data instead of just being anywhere. Targeted for the unlock of Sirius Corporation, and then after that, target Federation, so you can unlock the Sol system.
Yep.
So instead of just being anywhere, dump it somewhere where you can get the reputation. You need the reputation. So that's it's just. I'm sure people actually have thought about it already. Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying, Old Virgin. I think there should be a beginner's guide because there's nobody actually doing one anymore. Try to do it as simple as possible, and but I'm not doing account number 10. No way, dude. No way, dude.
Corvus.
Oh
Corvus,
my God.
it's Corvus's turn. Corvus's turn.
Corvus.
Yeah, yes, sir.
If Rackham's Peak is the highest we consider going up, what's the star farthest away going down?
Interesting. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I thought I knew that, but I guess I don't.
I don't.
I don't either.
I want to explore that one. And how about this one? What's the star that's farthest away from the center, farthest out, like along the rim?
You know, I'm out in the Formidine Rift, and
He's way out there.
I'm probably 12,000 light years south of the bubble, almost going straight south. And there's going to be a point where I'm not going to be able to jump anymore because I've started looking further south, and there aren't any stars. You know, the edge of the galaxy is a yellow line, right, around the Formidine Rift and the other sectors. I wanted to try to get as close to that yellow line as possible, but I'm not going to be able to get as close as I thought I was because there just isn't any stars out there. It's not that they're spread apart. I just haven't seen any. So at some point,
Carrier jumping.
well, yeah, my carrier is it's still back in the bubble almost, but yeah. Yep. So at some point, there's one of the galactic arms kind of swinging east to west along like through the Formidine Rift.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take that and kind of go westward, make that arc going kind of westward. And I was watching the announcer video live stream earlier today or this evening, and he mentioned the Zurara, Zurara, and I'm like, I've never heard of that. And it's a bunch of it's a megaship out there, but it's more way to the west than I am. And there's also all these like Hawking's Gap. There's Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon sites and all that. And it had there's a lot of lore. In fact, it came from Drew Wager's books, Premonitions, and some other book he wrote. So I'm gonna go check those out. But yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you the star that I think is the furthest south when I get closer to it, and maybe it's not, but you know, it's the one that I'm probably not going to be able to reach at some point.
Out of all of the years that I've ever played this game, you know, I never ever went to Colonia, so that's probably on the list too.
And
That'll probably be a quickie.
now that there's Caspians, you can make it there in almost an hour. It seems like, man.
You can buy a Caspian.
Yeah.
at maximum
I'll jump the carrier. I don't have a problem mining for fuel.
Yeah, I'll build a tritium depots along the way, starting soon.
You know, Atlas Rand had a video. He had jumped his carrier up to Colonia
Ship release.
and
Clear to leave.
was expecting to, purchase some tritium. And he found that there are individuals up there with their own carriers that go to all the stations that sell tritium
Yeah.
and buy it
They'll
all.
Buy it.
And
yeah.
just load it up on the carrier
And then sell
and
for
raise the
millions.
price,
Raise the
like
price.
quadruple the price. Yeah. So be careful. I mean, yeah, you can mine it, absolutely, but
Yeah,
it's a tough
colonization
choice.
would be the worst thing that happens to those people, because as soon as that happens, there'll be stations where the tritiums sale at the regular prices.
Hmm.
So that'll be the end of that scam. I figure about 5,000 light years is what you need if you didn't store any tritium in your hold. But about 5,000 light years is the maximum range of a fleet carrier on the tritium it has in the ship. 1,000 tons. So I'm gonna build a tritium depot every 5,000 light years,
Frameshift drive charged.
starting from Seoul.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2,
So that'll be an endeavor. My
Sure
endeavor,
will.
my new endeavor, after I finish the bridge, which is soon to be finished. That's what I'm doing now. I'm doing bridge. I'm doing the bridge. Man, I was so happy this morning after I did the run. I got to 12 Earth-like worlds. Boom, finished. Got allied with Cirrus Corporation. Unlocked Cirrus System. Went to Patterson Enterprise. Unlocked the engineer, and the module terminals that Quint requires are right there in Patterson. There were three missions you could have picked up. One gave you more than another.
landing gear deployed.
Cool.
So I was able to do one. I got my modular terminals. Marco Quint was finished. And I got Professor Palin today. So
Remind me again, what does Quint do?
Absolutely
engineering?
fucking nothing.
That's right. Okay. He's just a pain in the butt to get.
Power and he's what is he? Power and distributor, I think. Level 3 distributor, level 4 power plant.
Okay.
So he's absolutely nothing. Actually, they should fix that.
Yeah, he's like a speed bump in the engineering.
No, he's more
Wrong.
Speed bump is a nice thing to say.
Big speed bump. Pain in the ass speed bump.
Landing gear retracted.
He's like a hemorrhoid in the whole thing. But it's too many steps. It's you become an ally with Cirrus Corporation. Then you unlock the Cirrus system. You get the permit, right? Then you have to go and unlock the engineer at Patterson Enterprise Station. Then you have to bring 25 modules to the fucker, to Quint, and then you gotta raise him to level 3.5 at least to be able to get Palin.
Yeah.
Okay, too many fucking steps, and then he doesn't offer anything.
Frameshift drive charged.
There'll be other engineers that you can actually overlap him, and he'll be absolutely useless. So at least they can do is maybe do a pre-engineered cargo rack or some shit like that, so it makes it worthwhile. Something.
Or let us engineer cargo racks and let him be the guy.
Yeah. He can be the guy for the cargo racks. It's
Then
craziness.
everybody would only care about getting him.
Yeah, exactly right.
You know, the other engineers, although may not be, well, they're not as difficult as Quint, but the process you went through, did the Earth-like World tour or whatever to get all the Earth-like worlds and get your exploration data and all. I think possibly the other engineers have a similar kind of process. I mean,
Well, you got to do
different things.
5,000
There shouldn't
light
be
years.
none
Let
of
me see
them.
if I have this here.
All of them should go to 5 in something.
Yeah, they
Everyone
should go to
should go to
5.
5.
None of them should go to 4 or 3. All of them should go to 5. I agree with him. But the engineers, let me see here. After you get Marco, right? Professor Palin and Chloe Sadesky, and she's in Shemv. Shemvi, she's in Shemvi. She's like outside the bubble,
Yeah.
right? They're the ones with the thrusters.
Mhm.
So you can get like a clean drive for Chloe Sadesky and dirty drive for Professor Palin.
I gotta go.
But they
Y'all
both need 5,000 light years requirement. They both need that done. What were you saying there, Kix?
Landing complete. Clear to
Time for me to leave. I'll see you later when I get home.
All right, I'll see
Okay,
you later,
Kix.
buddy.
Later, bud.
Yeah, so they both need the 5,000 light years. So if you don't have that done, but what I did was the day before, is I took all the accounts on one fleet carrier and jumped out 5,000 light years to Kappa Nebula. You know, had them fly out one jump, right?
Mhm.
Finished all 8 of them within an hour, then flew back. So all 8 accounts had the 5,000 requirement.
Oh.
So that could be something like a group thing. If you post it online, hey, heading out 5,000 light years. If there's someone who wants to join me on this date, you know, it could be like looking for player, looking for group kind of thing.
Yeah.
So people can do it together instead of doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
Elvira Martuk needs Suntil relics. Felicity Farseer, she needs meta alloys. But those are easily obtainable, very easily. So it's not that bad. But I'm very happy. Oh my god.
But you sound a lot better than you've been lately. My goodness.
Cargo hold.
Yesterday I was pissed. Last night I was so fucking pissed because I was on 5 hours with Marco Quint, and I'm like, this gotta be an easier way. And then I figured out, hey, let me do the exploration, and then that actually worked. That actually worked very well.
Retracted.
landing coupler disengaged. Restrict speed until
You do a lot of
clear
exploration. You can take care. You can knock that out in a few minutes. You probably have planets already. Like I have a planet that I wrote down. I don't know what I wrote it down somewhere. It has like 8 biologicals.
Yeah, I found just a couple of jumps ago. I found I'd never seen it before. It's a bacterium nebulus. I'm like, what the heck is that? So I got into that exobiology website, looked it up, and I'm like, wow, that's weird. Never seen one. It's like thin.
It's brand new.
Well, I don't think it's brand new. It's just it's on a thin. Oh shoot, methane? No, argon. Forget the atmosphere, but it's an odd atmosphere, and the planet. It was like the 9th planet in the system, so it was way out there, icy. And as I was approaching it to do the detailed surface scanner, there was no starlight on it. It was black. And so I had to fly around with my headlight on and the night vision. And luckily, they were pretty easy to find. They were like, I think it's 500 meters apart, but I just went in a straight line and found them. And it was like 28, 38 million credits. This is pretty spendy bacteria. And got first footfall, so it's a good
Nice.
deal.
Good job.
I think
See,
the
just that one
estimated.
bacteria would have gotten you your permit unlocked with Sirius Corporation. Just that one bacteria.
Right now, my estimated exploration total for both scanning planets and or moons or whatever, and exobiology is almost 4 billion.
Wow. Nice. I gotta do that.
Thank you. Thank you.
when I'm not doing colonization anymore. Too much.
And I don't need the credits. My move plans have gone all sideways to get down to Arizona, and so I've just, I don't know, needed some thinking time. So that's why I'm out bumping around the Formidine Rift.
Thinking time.
Yeah.
That's when I do That's what I do when I do mining. I think.
Sometimes life throws a bunch of lemons at you, and you got to figure out how to make that god dang lemonade.
I
You know.
would have moved already. If your family's down there, just move. Just go.
Landing gear retracted.
Well, the people that are renting my townhouse down there, I offered them like 2 months free rent to just vacate, just go find a place. I'll give you 2 months free rent. The economy sucks. I know it's kind of quick to ask you that. No, they decided to go for the entire lease, which is not going to end up until May 31st. So
Okay.
sucked. But hey, I signed the contract, so
Yeah, that's true.
nothing I can do. Yeah.
Frameshift.
That's true.
Charging.
What can you do?
So I started watching The Expanse again. I've already watched the whole series, and
I love.
I figured,
I love that series, man.
yeah, I just finished it tonight, and gosh darn it, it's such a good show, man. They're thinking about bringing it back, maybe, kind of, sort of.
They got it. They got it. They got so much material with that portal, man.
Oh.
They got so much to go on.
They do.
They can do so much.
And they still got a number of, main actors and some, obviously some new ones that they could. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot. And plus, I think the series of books that it was based on, there's still like more books to go. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't continue. That is one of the best sci-fi, realistic sci-fi actually.
It
was very, very realistic.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed The Expanse, but I don't know why they didn't continue. I really don't.
Well, I think
It's like Firefly. Firefly too. They just stupid decisions.
that was another good one. Yeah, that's another good one.
And so much to go on, and I don't know. Another TV series, this dystopian one, was Jericho. I don't know if you remember that movie, the TV series Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho. Yeah.
That was another one that just went by the wayside. I don't know, man. They can't come up with new
Seems like-
material, or what?
Yeah, well, I don't know if people. I don't know how widespread the audience is for those kind of sci-fi. I mean, hardcore sci-fi fans love them, but if they don't get the viewership, the
Yeah.
guys in charge of money, cut it out.
Contact
So-
clear to disembark. Welcome, Commander.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you realize that the two guys that started the Expanse One of them wrote, develops the Expanse world for a video game, believe it or not. One of the original creators. It was a video game concept.
Landing gear retracted.
Detach confirmed. You are clear to leave.
Yeah, if you see the thumbnail, 2 days from now, that's from the Expanse. The actual ground missions, ground stuff. That's from the Expanse.
Yeah.
Because I can't find anything for Elite Dangerous. Nobody takes pictures of that stuff. And you're in third person, so you're first person, so you can't really take pictures of yourself
That's true. Yeah.
fighting or anything. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna do a conflict zone because I opened up a conflict zone for Yuri and Mikado Kane. So I'm gonna do that one tomorrow. Do some fighting,
Okay.
and then the day after that I'm gonna do some ground stuff. So maybe some ground conflict. Good morning, Hawk. Hawk is here. Good morning. Good morning. And then maybe Thursday, Friday do, or Wednesday, Thursday do.
Frameshift drive
I don't know.
charging.
Maybe do like a massively long
2,
marathon style live session on Power Play, mining for merits. Mining for merits. Yeah, when he's done with the Raccoon's Peak and he brings down the squadron carrier, I have a lot of materials to put on the squadron carrier. Holy cow. Congratulations, Hawk. Good for you, buddy. Hawk got stranded on top of the world, on top of the galaxy.
Oh no.
Yeah, but he used the Caspian, and I guess he didn't have his fleet carrier, so he got stranded up there. So somebody came to get him, which was cool. Very nice. So I told him just hang on to our Discord stuff. You know, I'd help him
Landing gear deployed.
in the future. I could help him out. I don't know how long it'll take me to get there, but I can help him out. Getting there in my Caspian using the neutron boost was easy. Getting out, not so much. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Good for you, buddy. When I bring my fleet carriers up there at Colonia, it'll be a lot more accessible. It'll be easier to get people. Okay, 3879.
Landing gear retracted.
Clamps released. Move clear of the landing pad.
I'm gonna build a Dodec tonight. I'm gonna try to build a Dodec tonight. We'll see how much resistance I have to play. So I'm gonna unload at the T1, and then after that I'm gonna build a Dodec on the next daisy chain location, and the next one after that will be a T2,
Frameshift drive charging.
hopefully.
Bon voyage.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Zodiac Romeo. We look forward to receiving you at this station, Commander. Please follow docking
Beautiful.
procedures and enjoy your visit.
You didn't take your fleet carrier on your exploration mission?
Authorized. Adjust heading for approach to pad
Yeah, are you talking to me?
You are
Yeah.
clear for automated approach, Commander.
Yeah, I did. I jumped what I thought was enough jumps outside the bubble in order to try to start finding systems without any prior exploration or, commander. Um, but no, I think I took 3 or 4 jumps out of the bubble, and which is, 2,000 light years, something like that, maybe.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But it didn't work out the way I planned. There was a lot of systems that had already been explored, and I just kept going south.
Deployed.
Like right now, you're at the edge. You can jump your fleet carrier off the map, pretty much. Oops! Oh, I went too far. 500 and point half of light year. Oh no! I'm not getting back home.
End up in the Triangulum Galaxy or Andromeda or someplace, and
I'm
go,
not
whoa,
getting
wait,
back
what
home.
happened here?
I'm not getting back home. No. Titanium. I need 5537, but I have 3879 in the cargo hold. 1658. Still need 1658.
Cargo hold at
I have
maximum
water.
capacity.
Do I have water here? Water purifiers. Nine. No water purifiers. Okay. My industrial I don't use for anything. That and the tech one I don't use for anything.
Yeah.
Oh, I used the industrial for the
Landing gear
when we had
retracted.
the community goal.
Landing coupler disengaged.
That's
Watch
right.
for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Man, I miss having a community goal. Simple Guy and Bob Guy are my community goals now. I'm gonna beat them again this week. I think Simple Guy is a Russian bot and Bob Guy is a Russian bot. Bob Guy has 2,300 levels, right, for ground, but does not have an Inara profile. So tell me, you get so many awards, but you don't like to be on Inara.
Frameshift
So that's a little bit suspicious. A little bit suspicious.
3, 2, 1.
So Bob Guy and Simple Guy are the same people. I think they're both Russian bots. They do have a ED, it's ED Club or some shit like that. ED Club, and it's a Russian squadron.
Oh, okay.
But it's in Russian. The whole website's in Russian, and it's a place to go to get cheats and cheat codes.
Welcome, Commander. Docking permission will be granted following a successful eligibility check.
Talking about cheat codes, I was actually gonna give the logs and all that to these Chinese guys and see if they can hack into the program and find Raxla. I said, find Raxla. I'll give you $1,000. Find Raxla. Find Raxla in the code. Let's find Raxler right now. uh,
Landing gear deployed.
if the CEO is smart, she'd actually do a DLC with Raxler as the main theme. So we'll see how smart she is. And that's going to be the biggest money maker that this game and that company will ever make. Because how many people know about Raxler? This game is 40 years old. 40 years old. I remember buying the original game set and reading about the Dark Wheel and Raxler. So I actually forgot about it. When I started playing the game, I forgot that I actually played Elite Dangerous so many years ago. 5177. Yeah.
Landing gear retracted.
But I played the first original Elite Dangerous, and it gave you that code so you can get into the game. The security code. And I didn't use autodock for it to land on in the Coriolis. I remember doing that. That was awesome.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, so we need... Actually, I don't need to go there. I used to watch my cousin play the original Elite on this computer. And I bought Elite Frontier myself. Yeah. I loved Elite. For 40 years. Can you imagine that? 40 years. Yeah. She's just so freaking heavy. It's like flying a T-8. This is a heavy planet. I think it's tidally locked. I gotta look into it. I remember it being on the dark side when I actually did the initial construction. But now it's on the light side. Because I missed the center. If you notice on the side. So I kind of like, I was supposed to be right there, dead center. I missed the center. When I did the initial construction. $1.64 Gs. Let's bring the fleet carrier here.
You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright. I'm just gonna take a small AFK. Go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back.
Contact. Commence system shutdown.
I'm here. I just got the mic turned off. I'm listening to some music, and I don't want to honk up your screen.
Alright, no worries. Alright, so I'm at my CMM HUD. Let's do, I think I need 360 titanium still. And, okay. Was it stuck? Come on. Oh no, yellow adder. Very nice. What am I getting yellow adder? I never got yellow adder before. That's nice. Ivy Cobras are the worst ones. That disconnects you from the server, disconnects you from Steam, it disconnects you from everything. Alright, so did I get the 360? Is the 360 in the cargo? Let's see. Inventory. Nope, it's not there. Okay. Titanium 360. Let's see what else we got to go with. Ceramic composites, probably. Okay, it didn't crash. So we did steel. We did titanium. We just finished titanium. Alright. Water purifiers 38. Power generators 19. Water purifier. I think I have water purifiers. Yep. 38. I really want a freaking community goal. Come on, man. We really need a community goal. They probably figured, the distant world, everybody's going to be there. No, not everybody's there. Maybe 10% of the server is there. Everybody else is waiting for things from the company. So we did power generator, water purifier, ceramic composites 521. 521. Okay. Computer components. I think I have them here. 62. No. Tech. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, very nice. 62. Okay. Don't crash, please. Medical diagnostic equipment and water. I don't have any medical diagnostic equipment here. But I know where to get it. Water and medical diagnostic equipment and CMM composites. So let's start loading up CMMs.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Okay, so we're gonna actually call for our second ship, Hyperbole 02. Okay. Our fleet carrier should be in orbit pretty soon. So we're going to do the escape pod method so we can finish faster. And it's up again. And it's up again. So it will be around the corner, but it will be here in 5 minutes. Takes us about 5 minutes to get off the ground to get to the fleet carrier anyway. Oh yeah. I'm probably gonna be attacked. God knows. Stay optimistic. Let's see. 4 minutes. Can it last 4 minutes in a gunfight? Probably not. We have no shields. At least we had some green guys. Somebody's friendly towards us. There's another green guy. Three minutes. Here's another guy. Pretty close. 3 kilometers is pretty close. Let's see. It's too dark.
Incoming message.
Incoming message. What's the
Scan detected.
path? The Clipper has arrived. Good. Okay. We have some nice ships wandering about. A minute and a half to go. Should we get closer? Or we get bumped by the fleet carrier if we get too close. Two pythons. Ooh, look at that. Nice anaconda. They're here to support us. 41 seconds. Let's see. That's a pretty cool ship, man. I like the color too. Two-tone. Kind of cherry red. I like it. I like it. Here it comes. Here it comes. Holy crap. It came from underneath us. I love that. That's cool. That never gets old. I love that. Shook us up a little bit. It's okay.
Welcome, Commander. I hope you are in good health.
Message.
Docking request accepted. A landing pad has been assigned to you, Commander. Request accepted.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, just checking titanium. Titanium was 5534. Okay, want to make sure we have enough titanium. Two hours. Almost done. Hauling. Unloading is a different story.
Docking complete. Ship at dock. Welcome to this carrier,
Should have 5537. That's alright. So the way we do the escape pod method is we actually recalled Panther Clipper to go down to the surface. We got our stuff on this Panther Clipper and we flew up to the surface. So we should escape pod to the surface. So that's what we're going to do right now.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
And it saves us a trip in about 5 minutes. And when you're doing a lot of hauling, every trip, every 5 minutes means a lot. And this is faster than if I flew down with the Panther. I mean, you need two cargo ships, so if you don't have another one, then this really can't be done, can it? So I'm gonna make
Want to know more? We've got a wide, no rush.
the ship I brought down, my main, use this ship, right? And I'm gonna recall my other one so it's here when I come back. Just make sure that it's coming. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna load up CMM composites. And go back to the fleet carrier. Okay, so CMM composites.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And we're going back up. Should take us no more than 5 minutes to fly up. Then you'll hear a notification that we received the Panther Clipper down here. And it takes approximately 5 minutes for the Panther Clipper to come down from the fleet carrier.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Make way for oncoming traffic. Terrain alert. Pull up now.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Should be about 5 minutes to get the fleet carrier, the Panther Clipper down to the surface, and it should take you 5 minutes to land on the fleet carrier.
Welcome, Commander. Communications are open if you require docking access. Docking request accepted. Proceed to your designated path, Commander. Request accepted.
Wonderful.
Landing gear deployed.
Very slow. Like molasses.
Incoming message.
And we got our squad, the Panther Clipper down to the surface.
Docking successful. Engines shutting down. Your ship has docked, Commander.
CMM composites. In 1530. Wonderful.
Head back.
Okay.
If you want to know more about our what are you in? No rush.
Okay. And we're going to order this one to calm down. Make sure it's coming. Make sure the countdown is counting down. Okay. Come on. Load up the commodities.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And go back to the ship.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Make way for oncoming traffic.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Seaman MEMS, I need to do 4,008, 4,508.
Landing gear deployed.
All right.
Docking accomplished. Clamp engaged. Hello, Commander. How may we
And there's my
assist you?
panther clipper. Alright, so 2828. And another 1700 to go. It costs you a little bit more to do it this way, but you're gonna get money back from the colonization ships. They actually pay a premium for this stuff. I just want to do it fast. Don't care if I make a profit or not. Awesome.
Gotta be honest.
All right. That was faster. All right.
If you want it, what are you in the market for? No rush.
And retrieve this one. This will be my last round.
Choosing Interestra.
Second to last. The next one will be the last round. Come on. Nice.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Ship released, clear for ascent.
It's like an elephant getting off the ground. Man. One time I came out of a port, and I guess I didn't have the right attitude. My nose wasn't up. I slammed into the ground. and blew up. The good old days. Learning how to fly.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now the water I have at a station, but it's in the second set of planets. It's a little bit of a fly. I'm going to take my T8 to get the water. I need 700, so I got to take 2 rounds. I got to do 2 trips. At the same time, we're going to stop at the Dodec and get medical supplies. And that will be the end of uploading the stuff to the ship. Unloading is a lot easier. A whole lot easier. Unloading doesn't require all this headache. And that's why I'm doing the engineering for the accounts for my alts, because I'm using my alts to do colonization, and my Panther Clippers is slow as molasses. I even got 2 of them blown out of the sky, so that wasn't very nice by pirates. I mean, live and learn. I built security outposts. I built 5 security outposts, and they were pushed out of the system, so that was a good thing. You live and learn. And there's my Panther Clipper arriving at the port. Very nice. Okay. Let's see how much I need. CMM composites 554,060, and I need 4508. So I need to get 448 more CMM composites. 448. Should normally take you about 2.5 hours, 2 to 2.5 hours to load your fleet carrier for a T1. Now for a T2, it's going to take about 6 hours because there's 3 fleet carriers. I use 3 fleet carriers. Unloading, though, takes half that time. Loading takes longer for some reason. It's because you have to get all the stuff from one place, from different places. Unloading, you bring everything to one place. So that's what's great about unloading the cargo. So I'm not going to actually call the other clipper. I'm just going to assign myself this ship. Okay, no pictures.
It's been a pleasure.
And then
Fly safe.
fly the 448 tons to the fleet carrier.
A reminder to exercise caution when traveling and to remain vigilant at all times.
Okay. $448. Okay. So that's pretty fast, right? That was about 5,000 tons of material in less than, what, half hour? Not bad. That's why I like the escape pod method.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. You may depart when ready.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now for small stuff, for the water and the medical diagnostic equipment, I'm just going to take the T8. It's faster, and that station, unfortunately, I built a T1 and not a T2, which I regret every single day, because I actually have to rebuild that station, or build it somewhere else.
Welcome, Commander. A no-fire zone is in effect around this carrier. Docking request accepted. A landing pad has been assigned to you, Commander. Request accepted.
Landing gear deployed.
I think the fleet carriers, your own fleet carrier, should have the squadron emblem on it too. You know, like your ships, you should be able to put your emblem on your fleet carrier. I didn't see that capability. You know what I mean?
Docking complete.
Okay, so we got that inventory taken care of. CMM 4508. We're going to swap for the T8. Superbium. Superbium. I do believe my inventory, yeah, it's 400. So let's go to the Dodec first and get medical diagnostic equipment.
Landing gear retracted.
Clamps released. Move clear of the landing pad.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Wonderful. That's about the only thing I need here, but it did serve a purpose when we were having that last community goal. People were actually using this one. They were taking like 40,000 tons of thermic unit, or whatever they were called. It was like I came here one day and it was like empty. Like, what the hell?
Lincoln, Sierra, India, Romeo. Thank you for choosing our station, Commander. We hope you find everything to your liking. Access granted. Cleared for landing on pad 03. You are approved for automated docking.
I heard that these are freaking awesome inside the touristy ones, the one that is a tourist station. So maybe one day I'll build one with a tourist station. That'd be nice. That'd be very nice. Very nice.
Landing gear deployed.
Wonderful. So looking for medical diagnostic equipment, right? Because that's, we got our CMMs.
Ship is on the ground.
So we need 13 medical diagnostic equipment and 741 water. 13 medical diagnostic equipment. I know they have it because it is my station. Where is the tech? Tech. 13. Now let's go get some water. And the water is all the way down here.
Landing gear retracted.
Detachment complete. You are go for departure.
Acts of aggression met with an appropriate response.
Very nice.
Clear of the station. Be careful out there,
Drive
Commander.
charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hey, Drexter, I'll catch you later, bud. Have a good one.
Alright, man. I'll see you later, Corvus. That scared me, actually. How I jumped out of my seat. Because he didn't say anything for a while. I thought he was gone. Alright. Drexter Agricultural. This is early on. I built this early on, so I didn't know what I was doing. But now that it's here, it still serves a purpose. So I get my water from here, or my water purifier. They have some other things like grains or whatever, but I do have a lot of ring worlds. I totally forgot what these worlds have. I don't know if there's any double overlaps or anything like that. Maybe one day someone can look through them and see what, because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of ring worlds. Ringed worlds. Now, this is an icy world. That's why I get the water from here, even though it's an agricultural. I get the water from the surface, so it's not supposed to give me water as an agricultural, but it gives me water because it's on an icy world, I guess.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
$387 from
Cargo
741.
hold at maximum capacity.
So we need 354 still. 354. Wonderful.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna land, deposit this, go get some more water. Then we're gonna send the fleet carrier over to the system that I need to unload in and unload. After which I'm gonna build a Dodec in the following system, the next chain down. And then the one after that will be a T2. So overall this week, this week or maybe even by Monday, I'll have 4, 4 systems finished, or 3 systems finished out of 8. So there's 5 left. Or is it 6? 5 or 6? 8 or 6, something like that. We'll see.
Docking request accepted. A landing pad has been assigned to you, Commander. Request accepted.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. Let's get the remaining water.
Landing gear retracted.
Clamps disengaged. The launch underway.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Very nice. I love the SEO. Distances would take like 20 minutes to freaking do, 10 minutes to do, 15 minutes to do, an hour to do. It does in a very, very short period of time. Very nice. So I need 354 tons of water. And that'll conclude the list, though. That should be everything. Very nice.
Docking request granted.
The ship coming in. I had to grab that. Let's see the little dots. They're all coming in at the same time. I'd have never gotten docking. You have to race for it.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay. All right, time to go.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Very nice. So just as a reminder, if you've been watching this for the last 3 hours or so, Marco Quint is a lot easier than we thought. If you're doing exploration data or any kind of exobiology, turn it in to a Ceres Corporation station so that you can get Ceres Corporation as an ally and you can get Ceres system unlocked. That's the first step to gaining access to Marco Quint. If you're a brand new player, it's easy because you've been exploring for a while now, and I'm sure that's the main gameplay that most new players have. And when they're doing the engineering, Marco Quint seems to be the hardest. There's about four steps. It's a 4-step process to get him. So the easiest one now is to just bring in the data to a Ceres Corporation station. That means the faction controls it. And get ally so that you can get the permit to unlock the system. It should take you, if you do 2 or 3 scans, it should take you no more than 5-10 minutes. That's 20 something million. I got ally with 27 million, and I did scanning of planets. I scanned Earth-like worlds. You can do exobiology, but it's the easiest one because it's the fastest one. You don't have to do any missions or any kind of deliveries or any kind of anything else. It's the fastest and easiest one to do. You get that out of the way, you go to Patterson Enterprise, and there you will unlock Marco Quint, you unlock the engineer, but you still need to get modular terminals. Patterson Enterprise had 3 missions for me to do modular terminals, so you can get them there in Ceres system at Patterson Enterprise. So I just wanted to reiterate that because I was doing that yesterday and it was so goddamn frustrating. I was about ready to quit the game, but I found a way around it, found the easy solution to get rid of 2 steps relatively pretty quick in a half hour. So that's a good thing. Okay. I'm going to finish this tomorrow night. I don't have enough juice tonight to actually continue. I'm still coming off a cold. And still tired a lot. I've been tired a lot. So I will continue and finish the unloading tomorrow, and I will do the Dodec tomorrow and move this train along to finish off the bridge. So I have everything I need for T1 construction. I'm going to send it to that location. Let's see, transactions, construction. Copy. And send the carrier there. Now, if you never saw me move my carrier, I tend to put the carrier right next to the colonization ship. And so I go into the actual system map. I find the colonization ship. I press on it. And then I set the carrier destination. And I'll land right next to it. Alright guys, that's it for me. 07, love you all. Thank you for coming along on this ride. I will be back tomorrow. Part 2 will be on tomorrow, and I'll finish this off. And we'll build a Dodec together. And continue that road that I showed you earlier. So, I wish you well. I hope you have a great day. 07, enjoy your Sundays.